This is the Great Legend, and I am coming at you live with the Great Legend Show. Fan Expo Dallas 2017 edition. Fans, it's been a while. I know I haven't made a Great Legend Show video. I haven't come at you live lately, but if you check my last video, you'll see I had a great time at Fan Expo Dallas 2017, man, in the heart of Dallas. It was awesome. Dallas Convention Center, a.k.a. the Kaylee Bay Hutchinson Center. We stayed at this beautiful hotel. It was called the Omni Hotel, deep in the heart of downtown Dallas, Texas, where the legend was coming at them live, and I was styling and profiling, limousine riding, jet lear flying son of a gun. And it's great to be back here on the Great Legend Show. This video here, I'm going to kind of talk to you about my experience at Dallas Fan Expo. We're going to be, of course, checking out the chat, which is going to be on this side of the screen, or probably right there. So we're going to test a little bit of that chat room action out. We're going to be talking about tonight's Legends live auction, and I don't know. I'm always so far behind as far as getting my room cleaned up, but I'm going to try to find some stuff to sell, and if I can't find anything to sell myself, then I'm going to have a good brother of mine, Who Dat Comics and Movies, is going to help me sell some things. Actually, I'm going to sell some stuff for him, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be tonight at 9 Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern for all y'all Yankees up there. But 9 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Denver, Colorado, John Elway time, and 7 o'clock for you fruits and nuts out there in California. All right. So before we check the chat, will you take a look at that? Look at old Milo. Look at that. Look at Milo. Try to get you a good angle. Look. To Brandy. Jack. That's the character he plays. He plays a guy named Jack in the show called This Is Us. And of course, you know this guy. This is Milo Ventimiglia. Mia. Milo Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia. Good name. Milo Ventimiglia from This Is Us. We also, us comic geeks, know him from that show called Heroes. You remember? What was it? Hero. Hero used to say, Peter Petrelli, I got a message for you. Peter Petrelli. So that is that. So that's what my wife got. That was her special, thing that she got at the Fan Expo. She was not only my wife during the trip, she was also my camera lady. She did all the filming. Well, most of it. The parts where she filmed me, of course. But we had a great time together. Like I said, we stayed at the Omni Hotel. The view was beautiful. Man, like, the whole wall, like when you walk in, there was just a wall of a window, no balcony, no nothing. So you looked out on the edge, man, it looked like you could just take a step off the wild side and go down 15 floors for a wild ride and wake up dead, blood on your head, all damn red. But anyway, back to the story. Beautiful hotel. It was such a cool hotel. They had like a TV screen, a freaking TV screen, like built into the bathroom mirror. I was like, what? Holy hell. Are we that far into the future? Somebody called Doc Brown. I think I'm in 2017, playa. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this chat out, see if this stuff works. So in the chat tonight, we have Thuggy1, a.k.a. Vince, all the way down from the Florida Keys. I don't know if he's in the Keys, but he's in Florida, and he has a lot of keys. Comic books, action figures, you name it, he's got it. You name it, he claims it, man. He loves it, and he's got it going on, so check out Thuggy1, brother. Cat Ren Figures, one of the best in the community. I haven't watched a lot of her videos lately. I haven't watched any videos lately very much, because I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. My pool's pretty short, just not a lot out there I'm really interested in reading at the moment. But I'm still reading. Don't get me wrong. I read me some Fantastic 425 last night. That big-ass one-on-one with the Great One, the Incredible Hulk, came toe-to-toe with the blue-eyed thing all the way down from Yancey Street getting Aunt Petunia's pie. And he was taking a good ass whooping. But so 26 is what I'm probably going to read tonight. I've been reading those in my, I don't know if you can see them, They're those Marvel Masterworks right there. That's how I read those. I've been rereading the whole series. I'm going to try to get that done by the time I'm 50 years old. So that'll be good. So Cat Ren, thank you so much for shouting me out and coming by, checking us live on the Great Legends Show. Next up, we have Aim High Comics. Brandon Aim High Comics. He was part of the Trinity up in that place. Me, him, and Trinity's Comics, a.k.a. Jeremy from Blaster Stash It. He has Trinity Superhero Cinema every Friday night, 10, is that 90? I don't even remember the time. It's been a long time, but you check that out Friday night. I think it's 9 Central, 10 Eastern. You know, all the good stuff. A lot of the great live shows in the history of the comic book community have always started 10 Eastern, 7 on the Pacific side. So Brandon, I'm going to shout you out. I got your goodie bag here. I want to show all these people live what this man gave me at the Omni Hotel that one night when we was throwing back them drinks, baby. I want to give a huge, man. This guy's already been getting a shit ton of shout outs. And I haven't made my video, you know, to get this guy back in, but I'm going to get him in right here, right now. And I'm talking about the bro from San Antonio, the talking Mike, Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. And then at the ending, the closing, classic. If you don't know Tales from the Dark Side, look it up. Try to enjoy the daylight. I can't do it as good as Mike. The Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, he is back. And what's a beautiful thing about it, you check out his preview pictures, his recent preview pictures of his YouTube videos. He's got this big smile on his face. And I know this man is glad to be back in the YouTube comic book community, making videos again, making everyone happy with all those awesome books and the history that he has. So definitely check him out. That's Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. The chat is going so fast. Let me make sure I get everybody. We also have, styling and profiling, Legend the Regular. That's right. We got the Comic Book Estate. I got to clean my room too. And I got a package from Comic Book Estate. I'm not going to unveil it on this show, but it's a nice thing I got. We got SS Comic Reader. The champ that runs the camp is here. Woo! SS, man. SS also went to the Fan Expo, but I did not get to meet with SS. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with the people that I wanted to spend a lot of time with, but the folks that I did, it was a great time. We got Trilogy's Comic Corner in the house. I'm so glad Trilogy's here. I talked to Trilogy. Steven, I talk to him at least once a week, or at least I try to in the Hangouts, and I got his damn phone number if I need to call him. Oh, and here we go. If you like cover A, then you're LP. You better say fucking A, because Gary, a comic noob, is here. Gary, congratulations on your new baby girl. Awesome. And Gary just got back from Fort Worth, and Gary's kind of closer to San Antonio. He's in the Houston, Texas area. I'm not going to give you exactly where he lives. Trilogy, yes, he lives in Texas. Go easy on him. Aim High Comics is super live. Rob Spangersburg is here. I like Rob, and he says, hi, Rob, and all chatty people here. And we got Thuggy Ones in the house. Have you checked out the Thor trailer, Rob? Yep, there is a, I don't know if it was the teaser or what it was, but at the end, it looked like it had a World War Hulk and him in an arena, man. I'm pumped up. I really like the Thor movies. All right. Oh, yeah, I did buy the drinks. See, that's right. I was buying drinks, and it was a great time. So I'm so glad y'all are here today, and I hope this little chat's kind of cool on the screen to kind of let other people know what's going on the Great Legend Show, because if you're watching on the rewind, you won't know the questions or some of the chats that are going on. And if you're seeing this, this is the chat. I'm going to kind of doing this chat right here. It was kind of a pain to set up the sizing and everything, but I got it to work, so I'm giving old LP an idea, my boy LP from the Naobi Vlogs. Rebel Comics and Gaming is now known as the Naobi Vlogs, where LP is going to go over the passion in his heart, which is his comic book, Naobi. So check that out, Naobi Vlogs. If you're already a subscriber to Rebel Comics and Gaming, you don't have to go anywhere, because Naobi Vlogs is there in place of Rebel Comics and Gaming. He's still going to do some of the stuff on that channel, but if you're into gaming, check out Rebel Gaming. He's one of the best players in Overwatch I've ever seen, and I'm batting flies out of the way like I ought to do some knife-edge chops. Bam! You hit it like that, you backhand it, but you face it up, and you do a little psh, right on the chest. But so glad LP's now. So LP, if you like this chat, it's right here. And I'll send you the link to get that going. It's not too hard. There's a YouTube video how to get this chat. If anyone's interested, private message me. If you use OBS and you like this look, private message me. I'll get you the video, and I'll get you the CSS code that you need to make it all happen. So, I had a great time. The Omni was beautiful. I didn't get there Friday, but that's okay. I was able to, we got there Friday night, but of course the expo had all shut down. So me and my wife, we just enjoyed some relaxation away from the kiddos, had room service, man. It was awesome. Like I said, the view was beautiful. TV in the bathroom mirror. Are you freaking kidding me? So went to sleep, got up on Saturday, and Saturday was the day I pretty much got everything done. If you're just joining us in now, Brandy, my wife, loves the show This Is Us. She got old Milo's autograph there. Look, the terrible towel down there for all you Steelers fans. Now, why she got this man damn pretty much naked, I'll never know. Jeez. Get a little frisky with the damn celebrities at Fan Expo, I tell you. Insane. So again, remember tonight we got Legends live auction, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We're going to have some great guests on there. Of course, we're going to have Big Bear Comics. I'm going to be Who Dat Comics and Movies. I'm going to sell some items for him. I'll see if I have anything to sell up my sleeve. And we're also going to have Key Issue Comics, Chaz. And we're going to have Evan Jalone. And we may even have some special crates. Or they'll have the special crates of items that are, worth about $50, but maybe they'll be selling it on the cheap. I don't know. If you're ever interested in taking part in Legends Live auction, definitely let me know, and we can make that happen. All right, so right now we have 15 people watching. Hey, Legend, what arcade is that behind you? Well, I'll let you know. Let's just leave the chat up for a little while. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what we got here. Good. How are you? Okay. Doing well. Everyone's doing good. Yep. Gary, a comic noob. His baby girl's 2 months old. That's why we haven't seen Gary lately. Trilogy. Good. That's right. Trilogy's going to make it by. He's going to get ready for the auction tonight. CBA says congrats. That's it. Chance go for Gary. 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 And Gary, this is right. That's my arcade machine. Basically, it's a computer inside a wooden cabinet that I built. I can give you the big link for the how I built it if you want to see me cutting wood and everything like that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Jiggy Monster, when are you going to play more Overwatch? Oh, man, I don't know if you want to watch me play Overwatch, but I can do that. I don't have the cool overlays and things like my boy LP does, but I can definitely game with the best of them. And we have Downtown Adam Brown, a.k.a. Adam Comically Flawed, is in the house. Definitely be there for some Legend Live auction tonight. Man, that's what it's all about. Let me show you this real quick. Let's bring up the main camera. Get rid of the chat. I got to thank my man Trilogy for this. Trilogy's Comic Corner. He let me know that I could get a press pass because I have a YouTube channel that goes over comic books. You know, I do news on entertainment and things like that. Not as much entertainment news, but pretty cool. So I got this press pass. So me and my wife, we got to go as a part of the Great Legend show. Isn't that cool? And that way, I didn't have to buy like a ticket to go to the con. So it's very awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get to my Aim High haul here. This is the Aim High haul. Aim High hooked me up with this convention exclusive Iron Fist #1. And I still have not had time to read this, but I dig the artwork inside. You got some Danny Rand, you know, Iron Fist. I have not a lot of recollection or histories of Iron Fist. I've seen him in the Ultimate Spider cartoon on Disney XD, but I don't know much about this, and I haven't watched any of the Netflix shows. I've probably seen bits and parts of the Daredevil Netflix show, but I haven't seen Jessica, Jones or Luke Cage or the Iron Fist show yet. But part of the premium, I think Aim High was on the premium. He got a bag, really nice bag. It's Jim Lee's Batman. Very cool. So he hooked me up with this Dallas Fan Expo bag, and inside the bag I've got a print, or yeah, a print of Jim Lee's Batman right there. Now it's unsigned because I didn't have that VIP stuff like Trilogy's Comic Corner. I wasn't able to get Jim Lee action or anything, but I'm planning on hanging this in my son's room, my older son. He likes Batman. Also in the bag I thought was really cool. If you got DC, you got to have some Marvel love. Look at that. Amazing Fantasy 15 cover swipe on a 10 box. These are very nice. It's got the Fan Expo exclusive 2017 sticker on there, so you know it is legit. Oh, it's true, Adam. It's damn true. Comically Flawed, boy. That is my brother in wrestling. Comically Flawed, Downtown Adam Brown. Catch us live on the Sidewalk Slam. It's supposed to be every Thursday night, but LP's going to make an exclusive Sidewalk Slam wrestling channel. So be on the lookout for that. So, Brandon Aim High gave me that on our awesome, freaking awesome Saturday night out, where it was just me and Brandon and Jeremy, aka Trinity's Comics. Had a great time. But before all that went down, I was walking the showroom floor, and I really should have brought the media source. I could have got some footage, or you know, laid out some some interactive footage, if you will. Let me see. Well, I can't do it right now, but yeah, I'll do it in the future though. It was really cool, and I can even give you some behind the scenes footage as well of Adam West and Burt Ward. So I wasn't supposed to film them, but I kind of like filmed them from very far away, maybe like 100 yards away or something. But I got some glimpses of them. But I did see this guy right here, Mr. White Gloves from Splash Page Comics. He gave me his card. I chatted him up at his booth that he was working with. He was helping some friends out from West Texas. So I was helping him, or not, I wasn't helping him, but I was, chatting with him and chatting him up, because it was so great to meet some of these people that I really enjoy their company here in the internet, or in the lands of YouTube and Google Hangouts and the whole community that we've got going on. So man, I got to chat a lot with Splash. I chatted with him probably like 4 or 5 different times, just going back and forth, and it was a lot of fun. And next time, Splash, we got to spend more time together, man. He was a great guy. If you don't know him, check out his channel. It's Splash Page Comics, starring Mr. White Gloves. You can find him on YouTube and just type in Splash Page Comics on YouTube. Let's check to chat real quick. Big shout out, man. Mr. Gretzky 9966 is here. You did not miss Sidewalk Slam. It wasn't on last week. LP's getting all the channels going, getting all this stuff ready to go. But we're going to be getting that thing starting again very soon. Gary says, nice comic bag. Gretzky is in the house. And Jiggy Monster's original name was Joseph Hernandez. I remember you now, Joseph. I remember that. It's good to see you here. Mr. Gretzky says, what do you feel about the shakeup? I don't know what I feel about the shakeup, but I need some thumbs up on this video. Come on, people. Give me some thumbs, baby. I only have 1 thumb up, and I think that's my own damn thumb. So, we'll see. Maybe get some thumbs up on the down low. Maybe on the flip side. And Gary, man, take care. Go get some food. Enjoy that time while the baby's sleeping. So, first guy I got some autographs from, and I should have bought the print first. I bought a print from this guy. So at first I just had him sign some books, and he kind of looked kind of quiet and everything. I guess I should have started oh man, these are some awesome looking prints. I mean, I guess I should have been more, but he was already doing a sketch, and he was just kind of, being himself, doing his sketch. So his signatures kind of sucked, I felt, but maybe this is how they always look. And I'm talking about Art Adams, baby. Issue 347, the first appearance of the new Fantastic Four, one of my favorite story arcs in the Fantastic Four lore, and Art Adams signed that book right there. And I was telling him, this was like my favorite story arc. This was like my first artwork I ever really seen you done, man. It was my favorite stuff. So there's Art Adams again right there. And I did use Aim High Comics' famous blue tape and then cut out the thing and everything, but you cut it out without the deal. If you want to know how to do the, put where you want people to sign, check out Aim High Comics' video. He'll let you know how that goes. Take the chat off real quick. And then we have this one here. Now this one's kind of harder to see. And I was hoping on some of these he would sign in silver, but I didn't have a silver Sharpie at the time. You can still see it. It's right there, Art Adams. But it's just a little harder to see. But still very cool. You can see it in the light, you know. Alrighty. This one's one of my favorite covers. This is a variant edition of Fantastic Four 583. It shows up really good there on his green little kilt there. Art Adams. Love that Art Adams Dr. Doom cover. That's beautiful. But how beautiful it would have been if it was a silver Sharpie. This is a great cover right here. Variant edition number 584. Art Adams. Beautiful Thing cover there. Love this cover. I just love Art Adams' Thing. Oh, that sounded kind of weird. All right, then we have this one here. Now this is a thick ass book. There was a bunch of these, and see, once I get into volume 3, that's the volume where down the line I think there's some variants that I probably still need. But you know, I do my Fantastic Four complete collection videos, so when I do those videos, I go through them through collectors and make sure I have everything I need, or mark down the things I don't have, so I can try to get those variant covers. I'm trying to catch them all like Pokemon. There's issue 600. This is an Art Adams cover. This cover, of course, is an homage to the famous Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott. And I know Comic Cryptic Castleville Mike loves him. Some Jack Kirby. Jack the King Kirby, Joe Sinnott. Man, look at the thing on that. Don't you just love things? Art Adams thing. And look at Crystal, man. Crystal looking fine on there. So I got my Fantastic Fours signed. And this is Guardians of the Galaxy. They're Marvel now. They're kind of second, newer series where Kitty Pryde's the leader of the group. And this is, I don't know what issue this is. I want to say it's issue number 2. I'm not real sure, but the cover looks awesome. Variant cover. Action figure variant of the Thing. So it was freaking cool meeting Art Adams. I wish he was a little more smiley, a little more happy, you know. But I guess you see so many freaks smiling and grinning all the time. You're like, what's wrong with these fucking fans? They're freaking me out. You know, these comic guys. You never know what they're thinking. Put those down there. And I'll show you, since he did sign some books, here is the print I bought from him. I still need to get this framed, but it's Guardians of the Galaxy print. Check that out. Beautiful, isn't it? That's all the Guardians there. Got Venom there. Because remember, Venom was also part of the team. Old Flash. Was it Flash or? Yeah, it was Flash Thompson, I believe. So I think Flash Thompson lost his legs or something. I get all my Venoms mixed up. But this was the Venom, or the character didn't have legs, so Venom was his legs. And there is the signature in black, 4-17. So beautiful print by Art Adams. All right, let me lay that down right there. And let's check the chat. See what we got going on. I'm taking a page of art from that FF issue for Adams to sign. Hell yeah. Thuggy, are you talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy or some of that Fantastic Four stuff? The 347, 348, 349. Funny story about that. He supposedly, of course, he did interiors as well, and that's one of the big things now that we've been talking about, or LP was talking about, that a lot of these artists, like your J. Scott Campbell and all these other people, they're getting paid a hell of a lot of money to do these covers, just the cover, and they're not doing the interiors, and a lot of the interior artwork is suffering because of it. I mean, they're getting cheaper artists, and the artists that are doing the interior art, you get cheaper artists. The look, the art inside is going to look cheap. It's going to be shitty looking. Comic Crip says, love that thing. Hell yeah. Mr. Gretzky, he loves them Fantastic Four books. Arts thing, good one, legend. So yeah. What's up, chat? Merc with a mouth, 1/5 of All About Comics. It's an excellent show. 1, 2, 3 awesome topics. They go live every Sunday night. They got four-way flashers. They got Gene Paul Ace Peter, Gen 1. He's been around since 1801 here in the comic book community. You got Comic Fan Joe. You got Merc with a Mouth. And then there's this other guy. Oh, yeah. Undisputed Frost. Chop it down with the edge of his hand. So, Merc, good to see you here, man. Thuggy1 says, yes, it was FF347. And Gretzky says he's getting to meet Peter David at the SuperCon in Raleigh in July. There's another awesome guy I got to meet there. And me and my old buddy Ben, a.k.a. Mr. Fix-It Smash. I don't know where he's been. I think he's primarily just a gamer now. But big shout out to him. We used to talk about this guy. Hippies Collectibles. You've seen some art on Hippies Collectibles. I know a lot of you know who this guy is, and I'm talking about Don fucking Rosa. Don effing Rosa was there at Fan Expo 2017 in Dallas, Texas. Don Rosa was there. You know, if you take the most popular duck artist of all time, Carl Barks, he does a lot of kick-ass work, And then this one guy loved that work so much, he made it his own, and he continued that legacy of Barks and made it better. I'm talking Don effin' Rosa with his great works in Uncle Scrooge and his Donald Duck comics. The Laughing Times of Uncle Scrooge, and then Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck, which, if you think about it, back in '89, Disney got all of its ideas for this special cartoon called DuckTales from Don Rosa and Carl Barks. You know, Duckburg, the whole 9 yards. A lot of that stuff was stolen out of the stories that Don Rosa wrote. And since Disney owns the licensing of the characters, they didn't have to pay Don a dime. But luckily, if you go back in time and watch for Don Rosa's house tour, parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, look at the video description links down below. Go to facebook.com/The Great Legend Show and the video description down below. Lo and behold, you will see the tour of Don Rosa's house. And he actually shows Scrooge's lucky dime. And I loved getting to meet Don Rosa. I did not get a sketch from him. I just wanted to shake the man's hand and let him know I'm a big fan, and I got some sketches from him. Also bought some Fantasia Graphics hardbacks of Don Rosa as well. Show those at a later date. This is the stuff I got from the con. I got 4 beautiful prints for Robert Don Rosa. Now, a lot of people out there don't like getting things personalized to them. For stuff that I don't intend to sell, especially for artwork that I'm going to hang up, I'm going to get these all framed and hang them up around here somewhere, probably above the desk here. But very cool. Look, used comic books, half cover price. And if you go to Legends Live Auction, or you watch Legends Live Auction tonight, you're going to see some books at a great price, just like these that Scrooge has. Beautiful. Check this one out. You're going to like this one as well. I met the dynamic duo there, Adam West and Burt Ward, and I had to have this sketch right here. Uncle Scrooge as Batman, Donald Duck as Robin. And Robin's having trouble, or Donald's having trouble getting his mask on. Isn't that cool? Signed by Don Rosa. A lot of people, a lot of speculators. I'm not even going to say, I don't even want to say these people are comic book community members. I'm going to call them speculators. For some reason, I have no idea what's their infatuation. Now, granted, there's a lot of real fans, and then there's a lot of fake fans. There's real fans, then there's fake fans. And these people all want to get their hands on a copy of Fantastic Four, issue number 4, the first Silver Age appearance of Namor in issue 4, the Submariner. You know, if you look at some of the greatest series of all times of the Silver Age, you remember what they told Stan? Stan, we want you to bring back some of the characters from the Golden Age, some of the superheroes. And he did. And in Avengers number 4, Stan brought a man that we thought was a man lost forever. A man out of time known as Steve Rogers, a.k.a. Captain America. But in Fantastic Four, issue 4, he brought another Golden Age great, Namor. Check this out. Fantastic Foul, number 4, The Coming of the Gander. Not no Submariner, not no Namor, Coming of the Gander. And first appearance of Uncle Scrooge's blue boots. Only find it here, Fantastic Foul number 4. Now, where did he sign this? There it is, to Robert. Or for Robert, Don Rosa. That's fucking cool. Alright. And then, for all you EC horror fans, I saw this one. It was hard because I knew the 3 I wanted from the get-go. I wanted the Batman one, I wanted the comics at half price, and the Fantastic Foul. But look at that. Tales from the Coop. Ain't that cool? All you EC horror fans. That's an awesome print. The Old Witch. The Vault Keeper. The Coop Keeper. So very cool. Really enjoyed meeting Don Rosa. Took a couple, about 3 or 4 minutes with him. My wife, he's a big fan of beagles. Not beagles, basset hounds. My wife had beagles, so they talked dogs a little bit. And I thought that was really cool. Talking some dogs and everything. Then we started getting into some celebrities. Actually, and I met Don Rosa on Sunday. That was also the day I did a lot of the footage that you've seen in the previous video, my Dallas, or the Fan Expo 2017 Dallas video. You saw that in the previous video. Well, I've got a book right here in this bag. Probably going to put this in a Mylar, though. You got to love these kind of bags. I've got this book right here. The Gray's Sports Almanac. Now, being that it's 2017, it's not going to do me much luck anymore. But check it out. It has all of the stats in here. So if I could time travel, I would have stats to football, baseball, hockey, golf, tennis, horse racing, slam ball, track. What the hell is slam ball? I don't even know what that is. Track, polo, bowling, surfing, boxing, sailing, auto racing, rugby, soccer, ping pong, darts, swimming, diving, ice skating, racquetball, rodeo, and more. Crammed with facts, figures, records, and statistics, this authoritative book gives you all the information you need to know. Ain't that cool? You know what's cooler? Getting it signed by Tom Wilson, Biff. Ain't that freaking awesome? I got to spend some time with him. It was good. I got my picture with him and everything, man. That was a highlight because you know, fans, how big a fan I am of the Back to the Future trilogy. Best trilogy in the world, man. So, got that, which is very cool. And last, the big one, man, the big one. My big-ass hardcover Batman 66 book that came out this year. Batman, a celebration of the classic TV series. This is a beautiful book, fans. I don't want to screw it up, but it's got a lot of pictures, a lot of information, all that stuff. It's just good. I can't really show you all this book. A lot of you out there actually have this book, but I got it signed. Let me get to the pages. Let me show you the proof. Proof is in the pudding right here. To Robert, Adam West. Isn't that cool? And then look underneath in gold. So Adam West signed in silver. And Burt Ward signed in gold. ZAP, Z-A-P, Robert, Burt Ward, Robin. And he drew that little bomb. You know that bomb that Adam West was, or Batman was carrying around? He almost threw it at them little ducks, and he almost threw it at the those nuns. Hell yeah, man. Great movie. The Batman 66, the actual movie. Very cool. So I'm going to put the dust jacket back on this book and then put it away. I'll show you the dust jacket here, though. Take this, put it on this side here. And we'll go ahead and get this show almost over. Isn't that cool? The utility belt. All right. So let's check that chat one more time. Oh, hell. Live and in the flesh. The great legend. And there is the man. Y'all don't know this guy. A lot of you don't know this guy. His name is Dut Rank. He's one of my best friends in real life, not just in the YouTube comic book community or YouTube gaming community. But this guy is pretty much the reason. This guy is the reason all of this. A lot of you don't know this. This guy is the reason that all of this is possible. He's the one that inspired me to do YouTube and to be what the whole great legend is. We were gaming back in the day. And we were gamers. We were Hall of Famers. And he's the one that inspired me to do all this great legend show stuff. So Dut Rank, a.k.a. Dustin. Dut Rank plays games. He loves Mylar. He says the best. He loves it all, and he lays others to rest. Man, Dut Rank, you really need to bring back the old video where you were talking about the kids during the Christmas time. The kids that are unfortunate, and you have all the stuff you could sell them, like the sword or the Gideon Bible or anything, man. That was awesome. That was just epic stuff. And actually, Dut Rank, if you're still, let me know if you still watch wrestling, because you'd be great on the Sidewalk Slam as well. Slam ball was basketball with trampolines. Oh, okay. Comic book vlog. All right, comic book vlog's out. Here he is, the man from 1801, Gene Paul Ace Peter. Gen 1, 1801 in the comic book community. He's been here a long time. He'll be here a long time more. That's right, man. G-Pap is here. And he is also 1/5 of All About Comics, which is every Sunday night live here on YouTube. Check that out. You got Four-Way Flashers. You got Joe Comic Fan. You got Gene Paul Ace Peter. You got Merc with a Mouth. And you got a guy named Undisputed Frost, and he does the chop. So definitely check that out. One of the best live shows in the comic book community. And next year, when CBA does his awards, I tell you, blast it or stash it, the best live ensemble comic book show in YouTube, comic book community, they've got some trouble. They got some trouble because All About Comics is a damn good show. Amen, brother. I listen to that on the way to work and on the way home from work. I love the topics that they discuss. It's short, it's sweet, it's under an hour, and it's really good. Special shout out to Splash Page Comics, who just made the chat. He says, hello all. He was one of the guys I told you about that I got to meet. Now also, there was a guy there, I talked about him before, Steven, aka Trilogy. Talked to him at least once a week. He was there, and him and his wife, they were getting a signature from Jason David Frank, aka the green/white Power Ranger, aka Tommy. Tommy was there. So again, everybody, thanks for watching the Great Legend Show. Again, we'll be back later tonight about 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern for the Legends Live Show. Legends Live Show? No, Legends Live Auction. We might make it into a show. You never know. All of us guys and all that stuff. We're going to be having a lot of fun tonight. We're going to be selling some books, and we hope to see you there Hope y'all buy some books, because there's some excellent people that take part in the auction. They ship the products very nicely, and they're just good people to be around, man. Great people. You know, it's been kind of cloudy out today. Not a lot of sunshine down here in Texas. Sunshine ain't our thing down here. You know everybody loves that shit. All right, anyway. Well, actually, some people got ripped off in the comic book community. Okay? You know, when Legends Live Auction comes at you live, there's always something going on. And there's a scammer in the comic book community. Check out Simplify Comic Guy's video for more details on all that. But not a lot of sunshine out in the world today. Fans, thank you so much for joining us here on the Great Legend Show, showing off the Dallas Fan Expo 2017 edition, Fan Expo Dallas, the hall, my experience with it all. And man, if I can get another one of these press passes and go as a member of the press, that's the way to do it, because it's the very best. It's been great. I hope all y'all check out everyone in the chat room. Make sure you thumb each other up. Check everybody out. Adam, you know what it's about. Comically Flawed, a.k.a. it's all about that Back to the Future and that Baron Corbin. All right, fans. This is the Great Legend saying peace out. God bless.